Iborn, welcome. Humanitarian Purview of Psychology, Manuseta. Today we are going to discuss another important topic with you all. I thought of talking about something really close to us, which we like to talk. We all of us have a birthday, isn't it? And we have sort of dreams, we have preferences on our birthday. And we wish our birthday should be like this, isn't it? But you know what? There are people in the world who suffer with sadness and in-depth, woeful feelings because of their birthday. That is called birthday depression. My dear friends, why do people get sad and why they become depressed on such an important day? Isn't it fascinating? What's the whole reason? According to psychology, psychologists have found that people are very sad on their birthday, mainly because they know that they're getting old. So, birthday is associated with a number. So, for example, now, if I'm turning 26 this year, next year I will be 27. Likewise, yearly, annually, we are reaching greater numbers, which means we are getting old. So, what's with this old? When people become old, they think the things that we have done before, our life in the past, and how we celebrated this, things will change. That's the main depression that they're suffering of. Main sadness, I would say. And it's so sad to say, people really don't want to talk about their birthdays sometimes. That's the thing. So, birthday is associated with a number. And they know that they're getting old on that day. That's the main reason for the birthday depression. There's another reason for this. On this specific day, on this birthday, it's a review day. A review day? What do you mean by a review day? Yes. This is the day that we recap our past. How did you spend your past period of time? What did you do? What did you achieve? That's the most important thing. When you look back your past year, how did you spend it? And what were the things that you were doing? And what did you achieve? And what did you lose? What happened to your mind? All these feelings will come at once. It will flourish everywhere. It will be like a tons of thoughts, and it will come to your thought processing unit, which is your mind, and it will be like a thoughts of tsunami. It will come at a glance, and it compels you. It hurts you. Sometimes you feel sad, sometimes you feel happy. But then you think, oh, I was so miserable. It's like crestfallen. So you don't know what happened. I can't explain this. Why do I live? I know it's my birthday, but I had so many feelings in my life. I couldn't achieve my dreams. I'm just in one place. So that's the one main reason that triggers out birthday depression. What's that? On the day of your birthday, you recall your past. Did you achieve things? What did you lose? So, if you find that you lost so many things and you couldn't achieve things, people feel very sad. The third reason will be the existential or the meaning of life thoughts. In simple terms, this is a day of analyzing, this is a day of contemplating. So, the second point that we discussed was you recap your past. But in the third step, it's quite deep. You observe your life. Why do I live actually? Now, it's 26 now. What will happen on 27? Nothing much. Am I a valued person? What did I do to this world? I'm just nothing. I don't know what I'm doing now. People around me achieve things and they have their own ways, but for me, it's nothing. if you didn't find the meaning of life for you on your birthday, and if you cannot process that thought, it will purely kill your mind with so many negative thoughts. It will give you a pain saying that you are a loser, you are a misser, you are a failure. You don't believe to you are not belong to this world. You shouldn't believe in yourself. You can't do anything. So existential, like all these thoughts coming into your mind and hurt you with so many feelings. That's the third reason. What's the fourth reason for birthday depression? That is the expectations. Now, people have so many expectations about their life on their, especially on birthdays. For imagine now you have planned an overseas tour and a gathering with friends and having a celebration. But you find that you can't do that. There's no one around you. Everyone, they are busy with their work. There's no one to spend time with you. Imagine that you're far, far away from your home and your friends. And there's no one to listen and no one to appreciate you. And you find that I'm all alone. And it's my birthday. I don't know what should I do. There's nothing in myself, and I don't know how should I celebrate this. Why should I celebrate this? And you think that, oh, I wish I have my friends, my parents. At this point, you become nostalgic. What is nostalgia? It's basically a recap of your past and previous life, and you feel happy when you are recalling your past and ending your life with sadness. Basically, you think about your past, you are happy, and at the end of this thinking process, you end up with sadness. You feel that past was so nice, but unfortunately, it's past. Now I'm unhappy. You're ending up with sadness. That's nostalgia. So if you become nostalgic, like so nostalgic, and you find that you're not satisfied regarding your birthday, and then you feel very sad. And that's the main reason, once again, for the expectation. So you have expectations on your birthday to celebrate in a particular way, but you know that you can't do that. And then you become so worried. You know, at this point, many people in the world kill themselves. They decide to leave the life, and they understand there's no one for me. There's no point. There's no purpose. There's no elation in my life. It's all about sadness. They're despondent about their life. They don't have a pure meaning. So the expectations are blurred. So we have discussed 4 reasons. First, fear of aging. Second one, you recap your past year and analyze your achievements and your failures. Third one, the existential or the meaning of life, why you live. The fourth one, you have expectations. How do you celebrate it? And if you can't meet that particular expectation, you feel sad. So, and there's another reason for this birthday depression. There are people in the world so introverted. They are very silent. But still, they want to have fun. But they're really shy to explain their thoughts. Then, other people won't know, they don't know what are they expecting and how do we celebrate birthday with him. So, people won't talk to you. People will isolate. That feeling will hurt that people. So, if you're an introvert person and if you really want to have your birthday nicely, you need to speak with your friends. You need to speak with your family. Most of the time what we do is we keep our thoughts in our hearts. We don't know what they do. We just have our feelings and thinking that they will do that. They will arrange me a surprise, but they don't, because they can't read your thoughts. So people ending up with their life with so much sadness. So we have discussed now the reasons for birthday depression. Now we'll find out what exactly is birthday depression and how it actually functions with your thoughts. There's another reason for this birthday depression. So that is, imagine a birthday of a child. What will happen? everyone is coming and participating and celebrating, giving gifts. You can see the child is the center of this birthday celebration. They give hugs. They all the time greet. They try to make the child very happy. It's all about the child. The child becomes the spotlight of the birthday party or the birthday celebration. But when the child becomes an adult one day, what will happen? The way that the society is treating a child and an adult is different, isn't it? Of course, it's an obvious. What will happen? They say, yes, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, my dear. And they will have a nice celebration, yes. But compared to a child, see, the child receives the attention. There's a cohesion, sort of an engagement. There's a belongingness. But when it comes to an adult, it's not very significant most of the time. It is like, imagine if you forget a child's birthday, you feel very sad, isn't it? But when it comes to an adult, you think, it's his or her birthday. They can understand. That's a day. But you know, our unconscious mind has a compelling, a cohesion, saying that you need to have a birthday like this. You need to be like a child in your mind. But you don't express it. Sometimes people don't understand that their mind need and sort of an engagement just as a child. I'm not saying you have to play like a child and receive gifts like a child and behave like a child in your birthday. But your mind needs a similar engagement to fulfill yourself with so much of love and care and belongingness. So, what is the main reason for the birthday depression out of all these reasons? So, why do people become sad during their birthday out of all these reasons? What's the main reason for the sadness? That is social norms. Birthday itself is a social norm. It's a framework from society. It's a framework of social rules, and it has created obligations and guidelines for a birthday. What's that? You need to have a celebration, of course. You need to have a cake with candles where you have your friends and loved one around you, and you have a wish, and then you blow out the candles. And then you need to have gifts. You need to have a day out or an excursion with your loved ones, going hanging around them. So there's a social framework. So it compels us to do that within ourselves. So if somebody says it's your birthday, the society is looking on you. They just observe you. How are you going to celebrate your birthday? If you say, it's a normal day, what's special about it? And then they will say, no, it's your birthday. You need to have a cake. You need to have a celebration. And if you cannot do that, and imagine if you are alone all the time, there's no one around you, there's no one knows you at this place. So how can you celebrate? And these norms will compel you, oh my God, you can't. You need to do something because society is watching you. This is what you process in your unconscious, basically. And then it gives you worry and sadness. So, we are living in a social frame. So, what is the core principle of this social frame with the birthday celebration? It's about the materialistic position. What do you mean by that? People try to feel satisfaction and pleasure from the materialistic things in the world. How society creates norms, how society creates values, morals. So we try to confirm that. We try to follow the majority. If we try to find our own way, and if we hesitate to follow them, then we become an odd person. That odd person will give you depression, creating an odd person within you. So, if a person try to find out happiness with the materialistic things, they tend to bound to these materialistic things. These things are volatile, my dear friends. They are there, of course, yes, but they will vanish one day. The things that you loved in the past are not here at the moment. And the things that you love in the future, you can't guarantee there will be that in that future. So, birthday basically itself takes us to the past and try to make ourselves living in the past, and we become worried. And at the same time you think, I should create the past in the future. If you had a happy birthday, if you had a happy life in the past, you become worried. And you think, I should do the same in the future. And then you hope for the future. You had a nice past, happy past, a cherished memories, so much love and engagement, belonging. So now you don't have it. So you become sad and think, what? You determine, I should have this in the future. But what sort of guarantee you can have? And when you reach to that future, if your hopes or the dreams become demolished, you become sad again and you live in the past. So the main reason for this scenario is you live in the past. Sometimes you worry because of the past, and sometimes you become very happy. So you think past is nice, past is bad. Basically, your life is in the past. And then you hope for the future. It's a good thing to hope for the future. Have a dream, have a goal. But understand the world is volatile. How can you guarantee you won't die tomorrow? I would be diagnosed with a pancreas cancer or a brain tumor. What's the assurance for the life? If you understand the universal truth of this impermanence, your life will be very happy, my friends. Have a nice life. We'll discuss in the next episode, how do we cope with birthday depression? Aibuan, welcome.